What is up, everybody? Showing up the king here. I do apologize about my absence. I know I have not brought you guys a Naruto chapter review in maybe 2 to 3 weeks, and for that I apologize. Things have been crazy for me at work. The holidays are coming up. Just trying to make that extra money. So I have been busy. Could not bring you guys the reviews that I wanted to bring. Uh, A couple of updates. I've recently reached 300 subscribers. I want to thank all you guys for subscribing to my channel. I do appreciate it. I am where I am today because of you. You gave me a voice, I really appreciate it. I'm going to do a video commemorating my 300th subscriber, and I have not forgotten about the top 10 people who took me over that point. I will be shouting you guys out as well. I did not forget about you. In other news, recently was having some YouTube issues. I don't want to get too much into it because I don't want any further, hate going around. But there was somebody trying to take a brother down. But I just want to let you know that can't stop, won't stop. You can't stop me. So you can hate on me, but you can't stop me. So just let you know, your little tactics did not work. Showing up the king is still in the building, 100%. I'm gonna leave it at that. All right, so that's enough of the bullshit. Let's jump into this review for Naruto chapter 610. Is that it? 610. Juubi power in full effect. It's the chapters are starting to get better. I will definitely say that the chapters are definitely starting to get better. Yes, it is 610. This chapter is more of a battle chapter. There was a couple of little things here and there I want to talk about, but just a quick summary. The Juubi has been fully released. When the Juubi was released, Uchiha Madara as well as Toby immediately ran to the Juubi, and they attached themselves via the Juubi. Some sort of chakra coil went to the back of both of their necks, and I guess they were both using their chakra to control the Juubi. Because again, I'm assuming that if they're not atop of the Juubi, it goes crazy or does whatever the hell it wants to do. It's not under their control. So I'm thinking that'll probably be some sort of key to stopping it. Because again, from what they're saying, the Juubi is the strongest thing that's ever been seen in the Naruto universe, and even with the 9 tails and the 8 tails, I don't see how they could possibly stop this thing. So one of the big things I took away from this chapter is that the 9-tailed fox is definitely taking on a stronger role in the battle that's going on. He's giving orders. He's being a tactician, and the biggest factor. And again, this is what makes Naruto a badass. A lot of these people don't realize that the QB has the ability to heal people and give them chakra. Like, he has so much chakra. He's already healed Kakashi, and now he's healed Guy. So what ends up happening is that again, Guy looks like he's damn near dead. Like, after he hit that morning tiger on Madara, he was like done, out for the count. Like, literally, like he was an inch away from death. Looks like Killer B throws Guy into the chakra mode of the 9-tailed fox, right into his belly and up into his neck, and he's swirling around in the chakra, and the 9-tails is giving him energy and restoring his chakra back to its full potential. And again, this is something that's great because again, we definitely want to see these guys involved in this battle, and there's nothing going to be more annoying than having to carry an incapacitated guy while you're trying to fight the freaking Juubi. It just doesn't make any sense. So that whole situation is kind of cool. Also, Naruto is getting a lot better at his tactician styles. They both open up with a bunch of Biju bombs towards the Juubi, none of which does anything to him. And it's funny because it looks like the Juubi lets loose some sort of crazy Zero. I'm gonna borrow that from Bleach, but he shoots out this giant like cannon of chakra, Didn't even look like it took him long to amass the little dark chakra ball to do it, and he literally just shot that thing out. It was amazing. Also, the Juubi is fast. It looks like it's faster than both B in the Nine Tails. It's stronger than them physically, and it has an infinite amount of chakra. I don't really understand how they're going to beat this thing head on, but during the battle, there is, again, like I said, some really, really interesting developments, namely with Kakashi. Now, again, like I said, I go through a lot of different videos that I see on YouTube, and I was very surprised that no one actually touched on this. No one touched on the fact that Kakashi can now fully use his Kamui just like Obito. I mean, he can bring things into a dimension and take them right back out, all at the same time. And again, I know people say he can do that from the beginning. No, it's never been shown. Whenever Kakashi was using his Kamui, he can only take things away to another dimension. We've never seen him bring something back. And in hell, I don't even think he knew what the other dimension was. So just, him between this chapter and last chapter, how, he was able to jump back from Obito's dimension on his own, and, just him being able to suck up the Eight Tails along with Naruto at the same time, and then release them in the heat of battle like that. Kakashi's a badass, man. I mean, his development just in his battle alone has just put him from here to like here. Because like now, basically, it's what I'm gathering from this is that him being around Obito and seeing how Obito fights has actually bettered Kakashi as a fighter, because now he can actually see what can be done with that eye when you have true Uchiha blood. Because again, he developed those techniques on his own. Not really fully understanding the eye himself. So I guess being able to see what Obito has been doing, he's been adapting it into his own arsenal. And again, they don't call Kakashi the man of 1,000 jutsus for nothing. So if he can't pick up on stuff like that quickly, then he wouldn't be Kakashi. So again, what happens is, the Nine-Tailed Fox throws Naruto and Kakashi in the direction of the Juubi, and as they're doing that, Kakashi had already sucked up the Eight Tails, chopping off one of his tails. So I guess he didn't suck him up fast enough, and one of the tails were chopped off in the process, which he apologizes for, and he releases him in point-blank range of the Juubi. And it looks like what they're trying to do is get a Biju bomb right in the eye of the Juubi. Now, that's kind of where the chapter ends. My thoughts on the chapter itself was that it was actually a really solid chapter, better than some of the other past ones. Because honestly, this whole battle with with Obito, and I didn't get to really touch on it because I didn't do a review for the last two chapters, but I kind of wasn't feeling how the fighting was going. I really thought the Kakashi versus Obito fight would have been a lot more interesting. But again, I'm not going to really harp on that too much. We got the Juubi, he's out, the Ten Tails is out, and there's going to be some hella fighting going on, so I'm not going to complain. One other thing to note is that I don't think Madara cares about the Moon's Eye Plan. I know a lot of people is out there saying that, but just to see his demeanor, I think now that he's back at the Edo Tensei with unlimited chakra and he can't die, I think he just cares about power. And now that he has the Ten Tails, he has everything possible to rule the world, destroy the world, remake it in his image, or whatever he wants to do. I think Obito wants to stick to the original plan of the Moon's Eye Plan, bring everybody into the infinite Tsukiyomi so he can see Rin again. This dude has a one-track mind. He's a sucker. I can guarantee you that Madara is going to get tired of him and turn on him eventually, then bringing Obito back to the good side. However brief, because I guarantee you he'll be killed by the end of this series. I'm telling you. Obito will die. He'll probably be betrayed by Madara, or he'll probably be betrayed by the Kyuubi, but Obito will not make it through this battle, and that's just the way it is. Now, one thing I think will be actually kind of cool, hell, you already gave Kakashi one of the eyes, why don't you give him another one, so then that way he can have a one-eyed EMS. Just saying. Alright, so I want to know what you guys think of this chapter. Did you think Did you think the battle was great so far? Do you have any speculation as to what you think is going to happen next in the next chapter? Let me know in the comments section below. Again, don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. It definitely helps me keep things moving. Again, I want to thank you guys for supporting me and getting me to 300 subscribers. I really do appreciate you and everything that you guys do for me. This is Showing Off the King, the one and only, and you guys have a fantastic day.